NFL playoffs start this weekend, and here are my NFC Wildcard Predictions. As we can see, there is the bracket. We have the Minnesota Vikings versus the Rams, the Commanders versus the Buccaneers, and the Packers versus the Eagles. I will be doing a separate video on the AFC, but let's start. The Lions just destroyed the Minnesota Vikings. If you guys watched this game, we all know that the Vikings definitely should have scored more in the red zone. But at the end of the day, their quarterback is Sam Darnold. And now they have to play in Los Angeles, a place that they played earlier this season and ended up losing by 10 points. Can Sam Darnold really show up for a big game like this? Because in every single big game of his entire career, he has not. And if we take a look at what Vegas thinks, it's basically a pick 'em. A Monday night primetime playoff game. And the spread opened at plus 2.5 and has made its way down in the Rams' favor. I really think if the Vikings had a top 15 quarterback, that this team could probably make it to the Super Bowl. But with Sam Darnold as your quarterback, I don't think he can win a big game. I really don't. And I definitely trust the experience of Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford just making a Super Bowl a couple years ago. And like I said earlier, these teams have already played once before. Do I really think the Vikings are going to walk into Los Angeles after a blowout loss? I don't think so. My game pick for Rams-Vikings is the Rams. This team has so much experience with Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, and Sean McVay. I think they can take care of this Vikings defense and that Vikings offense. Give us the Rams 27-20. Comment down below your score prediction. And now, our second game is the Commanders versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In my opinion, this is one of the tougher games to predict. Both these teams are red hot, and both these teams are very good. As we can see, the Commanders are winners of their last 5, just beating the Cowboys 23-19, beating the Falcons in overtime, beating the Eagles, then the Saints, then the Titans. And look at the Buccaneers as well, winning 4 out of their last 5. Their only loss, a 2-point loss in Dallas. But they did beat a playoff team as well with the Chargers. And just like the Vikings and the Rams, these teams have already played this season. Yes, it was week 1, but the Buccaneers won by 17 at home. And let's see what Vegas thinks. Well, the Buccaneers are a 3-point favorite. This is a Sunday night football game. Will Jane Daniels be able to show up after already losing to this team by 17? I personally don't think so. Give us the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to take care of this game. I really like this Buccaneers team. I think Baker Mayfield and Mike Evans are one of the best duos in the entire NFL. Give me the Buccaneers to win 24-17. And now looking into our last NFC wildcard matchup, it's the Packers and the Eagles. And this game is also very difficult to predict. And this game is very difficult to predict right now because there is so much injury uncertainty. Let's take a look at the Jalen Hurts injury update to start. On Wednesday, Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni announced that Hurts will return to practice. This is his first time participating since Week 16. If Jalen Hurts is not the quarterback, I don't think they have any chance at winning this game. And look at this. They did waive Ian Book. So I think Jalen Hurts will be playing on Sunday because you wouldn't waive Ian Book if Jalen Hurts was supposed to miss that game. But now let's take a look at Jordan Love. Jordan Love got hurt last week, but at the press conference, he said he is very confident that he will play in the playoffs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. And just like the Eagles, I don't think the Packers have any chance at winning this game without Jordan Love. But let's see what Vegas thinks. This spread did open at plus 3.5 and has moved up to plus 4.5. Yes, Philadelphia in the playoffs is one of the hardest places to play, but I think these teams are very even. And remember, these teams already played once in Brazil, and the Eagles barely won that game. 34-29, but this Eagles team had a tough time with the Packers. I'd expect this game to be super close. But it definitely comes down to if Jalen Hurts and Jordan Love are playing. I'm really getting the vibes of Jordan Love walking into Dallas last year against this team, so give me the Packers to beat the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia on Sunday. Comment down below all of your score predictions for the 3 NFC games, and keep an eye out for my AFC predictions video. Let's go, guys.